And welcome to Community Television Network's presentation of Skyline versus Huron men's basketball from the greenhouse on the campus of Huron High School. I'm Pete Poyer with all the play-by-play action, and we are underway as Huron control the opening tip. Nasheed Bass will settle it down for Huron. They'll pass it off to Sims. Now the ball will be rotated back out top. And Ernest Johnson will handle for the River Rats. Hand it back to Bass. Now down in the corner, cross quarter. Three-point shot by Johnson off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anand for Skyline. And they will have their first possession of the game. Cross-court attempt to Baker is no good. Intercepted by Huron. Jumper is up and good for Huron. Ernest Johnson with the bucket, and Huron will draw first blood, and they go up 2-0. Quanko over to Bacher. And he's going to draw the foul. Quanko over to Anand. Down low to Wesley. Back out to Quanko, top of the three-point line. Bounce pass intercepted by Huron. And they'll bring it back down the floor. Xavier Cochran will handle it, send it back out to Bass. Now pass off to Sims for the layup, and it's good. Nice pass by Johnson to Sims for the bucket. Now a long three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Huron. Now Sims with the three-pointer pull-up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anand. Now pass to Anand. He wasn't looking for it. And it's out of bounds off his hands. That'll be River Rat basketball. Now here's a replay. There's the no-looker by Bass to Sims for the easy layup. There's a pass all the way through. Out of bounds, it'll be Skyline ball. There's a pass into the paint to Wesley. His shot is up, no good. He draws the foul. And Wesley will get 2 shots. Versus one on the way, rattles off, no good. Next one is on the way, off the front of the rim, but goes through. And Skyline is on the board, nearly 3 minutes into the contest. Huron leading 4-1. Quickly back down the floor. Huron with the shot off the rim, no good. Pulled away by Wesley. He'll get it to Banks. And Banks will handle it. Trayvon Banks with the ball at the top of the key. Now back out to Anand for the three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Picked off by Johnson. He'll hand it to Bass. And Huron will slow it down. Drive tipped away. And it's going to stay Huron basketball. Dimitri Sims will inbound for Huron. There's the tip by Anand, knocking it out of bounds. Now Johnson with a three-pointer, and it's good. 3 points for number 3. And Huron leads 7-1. Now Skyline swinging around the perimeter. Clark to Peter Bacher for the three-pointer, and it's through. Now Johnson with the drive. Shot is no good, but he draws the foul. Ernest Johnson at the line. First one is on the way, and it's good. Next one on the way, and it's through. Huron with a 5-point advantage, 3:48 to play in the first quarter. Clark will inbound. Now finally across the timeline to Bacher. Bacher with the bounce pass, ball on the floor. Stripped away from Wilson. And Chris Mosley will bring it up for Huron. Brian Walker's pass out of bounds, missing everybody. It'll be Skyline ball. Huron with the press. Three-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Out of bounds off Skyline. It'll be Huron basketball. Bass will slowly bring it up the floor. And a quick whistle. Offensive foul on Sheed Bass. Now Skyline will bring it up the floor. They break the press. Bounce pass to Wilson is tipped away. Wilson talking to Bacher about that pass. Now Wilson will come out of the game. Wesley will come in for him. Clark will inbound. A long inbound pass to Lockhart. And to the corner for Clark. Clark will drive. Scoop shot, no good. Picked up by Cochran. Shot by Walker. He hits the floor. Yeah, we'll keep possession. There's a jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Clark. Now Wesley with the shot. Off the backboard. No good. Long down court pass to Bass. This shot is no good. Bodies flying everywhere. Chris Spaley hits the floor for Skyline. He's going to draw the foul. Cochran will shoot two. Both teams going with substitutions between free throws. Cochran hits them both. And Huron with the 7-point advantage, 2:11 to play here in the first quarter. Skyline breaks the press once again. There's a Quanco. He loses control of the ball. Turnover. Sims back to Bass. Now back out to Mosley. Swinging around the perimeter. And we'll whistle on the floor. Lockhart picks up the foul for Skyline. Johnson will bring it back out top. Clark with the near steal. Three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Chris Mosley with the three-pointer. And Huron with a 10-point lead, and with that, Skyline coach Lovelace will call timeout. Here's a look at the replay. And between both legs of both players, and Huron kept it, and Mosley hit the three. You don't see that every day. Look at Skyline getting their instructions. Huron doing the same from head coach Walid Samaha. With the early 10-point advantage on their home floor. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Men's basketball from the greenhouse on the campus of Huron High School. Huron and Skyline basketball. Now Wesley with the pass. Spaley with the shot. And he's going to draw the foul. Chris Mosley will get the foul. First one from Spaley is good. Next one on the way is off the rim, rebounded by Sims. Now Huron will rotate it around. Pass to Johnson, off his hands and out of bounds. Eagle ball. Isaac Lockhart over to Jack Clark, back to Lockhart. Now Lockhart and Clark playing the give and go, and Clark hits the three. .35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Now spin move by Cochran. Shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Aquanquo. Now to Wesley. Wesley puts a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up. No shot. Foul under the basket. Demetrius Sims will pick up the foul. .5 seconds to play. Skyline looking to get a good shot off here in the last 10 seconds. Quanquo with a three-pointer on the way off the rim, no good. Mosley hits the deck. Marquise Wesley will pick up that foul for Skyline. Sims will inbound it, 4 seconds to play. Now Mosley with it, 2 seconds. Wild shot up, no good. And at the end of one quarter, it's Huron 14 and Skyline 8 here on City TV Sports.
CTN is changing with the times, and now you can catch all your favorite City TV programs,
senior moments,
city meetings, and much more.
Our state's renewal.
Come down to the Ann Arbor Art Fair
with CTN's video on demand service. Log on to a2gov.org/CTN. Select Video on Demand. Click the channel icon and sit back and watch your choice of CTN programs.
I'm Jake Reading. Thanks so much for watching Word Talk here on Ann Arbor Community Television Network.
Look forward to your continued support here on Conversation.
I'm Connie Kraft. I hope you enjoyed our show today.
Thanks for watching and tune in next time to FYI.
Community Television Network, your place for Ann Arbor TV.
So if you all will recall,
your cable boxes and computers have micro.
large reasons.
And we're back with the start of the second quarter. Huron with a 6-point advantage in that first quarter, 14-8. Both teams back out on the floor. Skyline will start the play. Clark will inbound it to Banks. Now pass underneath the basket to Wesley. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Walker. Johnson over to Mosley. Now pass into Walker for the shot, and it's good. Near steal. Here's a look at that last score by Huron. Nice pass to Walker. And Walker put it down for the Eagles' 16th points of the game. And a turnaround jumper off the front of the rim, no good. That from Triplett. Now Huron quickly back on offense. Off of Johnson's leg. He manages to save it. It's off of Banks for Skyline, and Huron will retain possession. Baskets the entry pass. Clark playing aggressive defense. Now Bass will back it out. Sims would drive the baseline. He'll pass it off to Walker. Back it out to Bass up top. And Huron will call 30-second timeout. There's a look at Mike Lovelace, the head coach for Skyline, instructing his players. Ball inbounded to Bass. Banks guarding him. Now bounce pass to Sims on the baseline. Back out top to Johnson. Johnson with the jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound back. And back to Bass out top. Now Bass will drive. His scoop shot is up and good. Huron back out to the 10-point advantage. 5:55 to play in the half. Now Wilson with the shot blocked. He gets it back to Bacher for three, and it's through, and he's going to get the continuation for a chance at a 4-point play. Here's a look at that on the replay. There's Wilson back to Bacher. Swish with the three-pointer, and he gets the foul. Oh, Bacher with the rare 4-point play. And that'll knock that 10-point advantage down to 6. Huron will break the press, bounce pass to Sims all alone for the layup, and it's good. Nice response by the River Rats after that 4-point play by Bacher. Now Banks drive the lane, loses the ball. Quickly down the court is Johnson. He'll put up the shot off the rim, no good, but he'll draw the foul.
License plate number BBC 7964.
First one from Johnson is good. Next one from Johnson is good. Huron once again back out to the 10-point advantage. Now Anand with the three-pointer, and it's good. Now Johnson will spin with it. His shot is blocked, but another whistle and a foul. Sharath Anand with the foul for the Eagles. And As Johnson will head back to the free throw line for more free throws.
At the line, shooting 2, Riverheads number 3, Ernest Johnson.
First one is good.
Now with the Riverheads number 22, Xavier Cochran. Also number 33, Landon Piazza.
Next one from Johnson is good. Now Lockhart with the pass to Wilson. Wilson gets it back. His shot is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Spaley. Wilson gets it back. He'll hand it to Lockhart. Now back to Anand, will drive the lane, and the pass to Spaley, and he puts the shot up, and it's good. Three-pointer from Huron, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Now back out to Sims, and Mosley will settle it down. And a whistle on the floor and a turnover. Offensive foul. That's going to be on Xavier Cochran. Now with the bounce pass over to Baker for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anand, and the putback is up and good. Now Cochran handling. And we're going to have a whistle. Looks like the foul is going to be on Peter Bacher. Now both teams in the bonus for the rest of this half. Xavier Cochran will head to the line. And misses the front end, rebounded by Wilson. Just past me, I couldn't gather that one in. Sims will inbound. They'll get it to Mosley. Nice job by Peter Bacher getting in the passing lane, looking for that bounce pass. He loses control of the ball, and it's out of bounds. It's a River Rat ball. Up the floor comes Johnson. Tries to get it to Sims. Well, bodies flying all over the floor. Finally, we get a jump ball. And arrow favoring the River Rats. They'll keep possession. Now Mosley to Johnson. And back out top to Mosley. Now Cochran with it. His jump shot is up and no good. Sims will gather it in. He'll head back out. And his bounce pass No one there, out of bounds. Eagle basketball. No look pass to Spaley, and it's blocked out of his hands as he went up for it. Out of bounds, it'll stay Eagle ball. And there's Spaley heading to the hoop, and Cochran blocks it. Now ball on the floor, picked up by Sims. His lead pass is too far. And it's off Eagle basketball player Ian Marshall. It'll stay River at ball. 1:49 to play in the half. Score has been static here for the last couple minutes, 24-19. And finally, Cochran breaks that. And that'll give the Eagles a 7-point advantage. I have another whistle. That'll be a Huron foul. That's going to be on Ernest Johnson. Front of the 1-1 is missed, rebounded by Cochran for Huron. Skyline pressing. Huron will hang on to it. Now Sims for three. Off the rim, no good, and another whistle. Offensive foul on Nasheed Bass. Oh, Marshall will shoot two as they're now in the double bonus for another minute and 10 seconds. Marshall misses the first one. Next one is off the rim, no good. Spaley went for the offensive board, but it's off of him, out of bounds. Logue will inbound. Get it to Johnson. Johnson will pull up for the jumper, off the front of the rim, no good. Clark will come away with it for Skyline. Bounce pass to Spaley, out of bounds. And back to Huron. Now Skyline pressing. They force the turnover. Now Marshall for three, and that misses everything. It'll stay Skyline ball. 33.9 seconds to play in the half. Jumper on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. And this time it's off of Skyline, out of bounds, and it'll be Huron ball. Now Mosley will break the press, get it to Johnson. Johnson with the jumper, and it's good. Now Banks will bring it up the floor slowly, go for the last shot, under 10 seconds to play. Anand look for the three. He was covered. Now Clark. Shots up, and it's no good. And Huron with a 9-point advantage as we head to the half. We'll be back with second half action right here on City TV Sports.
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels, then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice. PEG TV, public education and government television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
Telling you, and all the stick momentarily, and into the end zone.
Great throw, just got that toe in.
The shot is partially blocked by Kelly, and the fans are flooding the court. We are underway here in the third quarter. From the greenhouse on the campus of Huron High School. Huron with the 28-19 lead at the half. Skyline with the first possession. There's Anand for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Mosley. Handed off momentarily to Landon Plaza. Back to Mosley. Now Plaza with it. Over to Johnson. Now back out to Mosley. Now tipped out of bounds off of Cochran. Nice defensive play by Anand. And it'll be Skyline ball. Skyline passing it around the perimeter. Back to Banks. Out of Triplett, back to Banks. Nearly missed Anand. Pass is tipped away by Sims, out of bounds. Skyline will keep it. Three-pointer from Triplett on the way, off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Bacher. Back to Anand. Now down low to Wesley. He goes up with the shot, draws the foul. Landon Platza with the foul. Now Wesley hits the first free throw. Thomas Rozicki will come into the game. Platza will sit down. Wesley's next one on the way, and it's good. Now Cochran ball handling. He'll get it to Mosley. Now Mosley in the paint. They'll drop it off to Rozicki with the shot. It's knocked away, but he draws the foul. Rozicki's first free throw is off the rim, no good. Clark comes into the game for Skyline. Anand will sit down. Now Rozicki bricks the second one. Now Clark back to Banks. Banks will get it back, drive the lane, puts a shot up, and it's good. Trayvon Banks with the bucket for Skyline, and that'll draw him to within 5. 28-23, 5:40 to play in the third. Now Mosley with the drive. Shot is up and good, and he will get the foul. Triplett picks up the foul for Skyline. Here's a look at that play by Mosley on the drive. Nice shot. Yeah, Mosley misses the free throw. Under 5.5 to play. Huron up 7. Bacher with the three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebounded by Cochran. And Mosley will head back down the floor. Now back to Johnson for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Cochran gathers it in on the offensive rebound. He puts a shot back up. No good, but he draws the foul.
Starting foul number 3, Trevon Banks, his first, team's third. At the line, shooting 2 for the Reds. Next man is Xavier Cochran.
Cochran's first free throw, no good. Next one in and out, no good. Now bounce pass to Banks. Down low to Wesley. Shot is up and good. Now tipped by Clark. Both players on the floor. Now Mosley picks up the foul for Huron. Logan Bass into the game for Huron. There's a look at that on the replay. Call that off of Mosley. Or rather, Clark. And there's a tip away by Banks. Banks down the floor. He's mugged by Ernest Johnson. And Johnson not allowing Banks to get a shot off. And then Banks will head to the line. Trayvon hits the first. Next one on the way. Off the front of the rim and backboard and through. Now just a three-point advantage and another steal by the Eagles. Now down low to Wesley. Stripped away from him. Jack Clark is going to pick up the foul for Skyline. Logue will inbound. He'll get it to Johnson down the floor. And Johnson shuffled his feet. Traveling is the call. And we're going back the other way. Now timeout on the floor. Huron will take a 30-second timeout. Oh, both teams back out on the floor. That quick timeout. Now Huron pressing. Traveling is a call on Spaley. And Huron will get it back. .347 to play here in the third. Huron with as much of a 9-point advantage here in the third, but Skyline to close it down to just 3 points. And another foul on Clark. Now Bass handling out near the timeline. They'll get it to Sims. Sims nearly loses it. Back to Johnson. Now Bass drives the lane. That shot no good. Rebounded by Sims. His putback is up and good. Nice offensive board by Demetrius Sims. Now bounce pass into Spaley. Now Logue's going to pick up the foul. Here on trapping, and they're going to get called for the foul. Cochran will pick it up. That's Huron's 5th team foul. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Now Clark will drive the lane, puts a shot up at short. He's going to draw the foul and head to the free throw line. And Clark hits the first one. And Clark's next one is good. 32-29 here on advantage. 2.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Now Cochran back out to Walker. Back to Cochran. Nearly knocked away from Mosley. Offensive foul on Mosley. There's a look at it on the replay. Now Spaley for Aquanquo for a three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Ball on the floor, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow favoring the River Rats. Long pass by Mosley. Now in the lane. And a traveling call on Cochran. No basket. Now here on trapping. Ball tipped away, picked up by Mosley. Mosley down the floor to Cochran. Now back out to Sims, over to Walker. Now Logue with it. Intercepted by Lockhart, down to Wesley. Wesley with layup, no good. And the putback is no good. And finally, Spaley puts it up and in. It's just a 1-point advantage for Huron. And Saline with the full court press. Here's a look at that replay. There's the putback, no good. And finally, Spaley grabs it, and he'll put it in. Under a minute to play in the third. Another turnover by Saline back down the floor. And Cochran's shot is up and good. And a timeout by Saline. Lockhart, it looks like he took got a poke in the eye or something. Okay, he's holding his eye there. Mike Lovelace, head coach for the Eagles, will call timeout. 37.2 seconds to play. Huron up 3. There's a look at that shot by Cochran. Pretty play by Xavier Cochran. Little floater in the lane. Well, Lockhart will hold it out by the timeline. Looking for the last shot of the third quarter. There's a good shot of Lockhart holding the ball with the clock in the background. Now down low, Wesley with the shot, no good. Logue with the rebound off of him and taken away by Bass down the floor. And Walker hits the shot. That'll put Huron up 5. Bacher with a three-pointer, and it's off the rim, no good. And after 3 quarters of play, it's Huron 36 and Saline 31 on City TV Sports.
It's a chance for the citizens of the community to be able to express and reach the public with ideas and projects that otherwise might not be heard.
I think community television networks like CTN are really important to the spirit of democracy in this country. They're vital to express a wide variety of opinions.
I'm no longer left with just daydreaming about it or sketching it out without being able to manifest it.
The best part of using the equipment down here at CTN is that it's free of charge.
There's someone to help you. You don't have to just try to figure out everything. You run into a problem, there's some staff that will come and help you.
This is CTN, where Ann Arbor's on TV. Speak out, create, communicate.
And we are getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Huron with a late flurry in the third gave them a 5-point advantage. And both teams back on the floor. We are ready to get this fourth quarter underway. Saline will start it. Banks to Baker. Out of Clark into Wesley. Back out to Bacher. Now down low to Spaley with the reverse layup, and it's good. A good start for the Eagles to start the fourth. Now from the corner for three, off the rim, no good. Walker's shot. And it's out of bounds off the Rats. And here's the shot from Chris Spaley. Little reverse action. Nice bucket for Chris Spaley. Draws the Eagles to within three. Now Clark driving the lane. He puts a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound back. Blocked by Cochran. I call it jump ball possession. It'll be Huron basketball. Now Bass up the floor. Pass to Walker. His shot is up and good. Well, Banks nearly passed it out of bounds. Now Spaley loses the handle. And it'll be here on ball. And Skyline will call timeout. That's not good offensive play on that last set for Skyline. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Now Mike Lovelace trying to calm things down. He's got the Eagles within shouting distance, 5 points. Doesn't want to waste any possessions like that last one for the Eagles. Now Cochran brings it over the timeline. He'll get it to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass to Sims. Looking for Walker. Walker with the hot hand. Now Sims with the jumper from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Cochran, and the putback is good. Now Banks to Spaley, down to Clark. Back to Bacher for three, and it's through. Now Skyline with the pressure. And a timeout on the floor. This time by Huron. Full timeout for the River Rats. They need to get a little bit more organized, breaking that Skyline press after a Skyline basket. Both teams back out on the floor. 5:34 in the contest. Pretty tight game the whole way. Huron had a 9-point advantage at one point in the third. Well, Skyline doing a good job responding, keeping it within 5. Now Bass. Over to Cochran, back to Bass. Aggressive defense being played by the Eagles. Now Bass will split 2, pass to Sims. He'll go up with a shot, no good. And they'll draw the foul and head to the line.
So foul number 33, Chris Bailey. That's his second personal, 16 foul. Going on the line to shoot is number 20, Demetrius Sims.
First one from Sims is good. Next one on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Spaley. Now Clark will drive, put the shot up. Off the rim, no good. Now Wesley gets it back, and he'll put it in. And draw the Eagles to within 3. Now into the corner for 3. That's short by Johnson. Now ball on the floor, stolen by Johnson. He'll go up with it, and he'll get the hoop and the foul. And that'll bring the Huron faithful to their feet. Now Johnson heads to the line. And he hits the free throw. And here I'm back out to a 6-point advantage, 4:15 to play. Now Spaley in the lane, puts a shot up, and it's good. Now Bass over the timeline. He hits the cutting Cochran for the reverse layup. And here I'm back out 6, 46-40. Now Clark in the corner for 3, and it's good. Steal by Wesley, gets it to Clark. Baker for 3, and we'll whistle on the floor. Jack Clark called for the offensive foul here on ball as we get this play getting a little wild here late in the game. Now Walker gets it over the timeline, back to Mosley. Mosley will pull up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Cochran to Johnson. Now Johnson will drive off the glass and good. Under 2.5 to play. Spaley into Wesley. Wesley goes up with it, and he draws the foul. That'll be Cochran on the foul. Oh, Wesley's free throw off the front of the rim, no good. There's a look at that foul on the replay. That one sending Wesley to the free throw line. Wesley's next one is on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Now back out top to Mosley. Off the knee of Bacher and out of bounds.
Basketball action earlier this evening. The Huron varsity women's team beats Skyline 62-20.
Five-point lead for the Riverettes. Under 2 minutes to play. And we have a timeout on the floor. Yeah, full timeout by Huron. Now Skyline playing some aggressive defense, knocking the ball out of bounds, trying to get the ball back and get some more possessions. Huron, on the other hand, able to work their offense, trying to get a good shot, not worrying about how much time they take. .156 to play in the game. Huron up 48-43. Possession arrow pointing towards Skyline. Both teams in the bonus. So any fouls will result in free throws the rest of the way.
Yes, if you please remain off the floor. That includes all students in advance. Again, if you lose this game, please stay off the floor.
Inbounded to Mosley. Clark playing up tight. Now to Sims with the jumper, and it's up and good. Big basket there by Demetrius Sims, giving Huron the 7-point advantage. A near steal by Bass. Mosley's going to be called for the foul.
Skyline's in the running run. At the line, shooting number 3, team number 10, Shane Clark.
Clark hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Here's a look at that foul. Mosley with the hand coming down on the wrist of Jack Clark, resulting in the foul. And the next free throw is good. Yeah, almost got one. Got one there. Nearly broke my finger, but we'll play through the pain. Oh, Skyline gets what they want in the turnover. I have a referee's whistle. Looks like a clock issue. Referee wants to correct the clock. It was at 1:27. Now it's set to 1:23. Now Clark with the jumper off the rim, no good. Off of Spaley, out of bounds. It'll be Huron basketball. No ball to Mosley. They break the press to Walker. Bounce pass to Bass for the easy layup. That could be the problem with the full court press. You break it, you get a free, easy bucket. And that's what happened there. Now ball out of bounds off a Huron player. No, Skyline will keep it at 48.6. There's a three-pointer from Banks. No good. Put back by Wesley is up and good. Now whistle and a foul.
That's foul number 10, James Clark. That's his fourth personal, 19 foul. Back in for the Reds, number 21, Thomas Long. At the line, shooting number 20.
33 seconds to play. Xavier Cochran with the 1-and-1. That's off the rim, no good. To be picked up by Wesley. Banks will bring it down the floor. Under 30 seconds to play. Skyline needs a quicker shot than this. Now Spaley will put one up off the rim, no good. And that's going to be off Huron, out of bounds. 14.8 seconds to play. Quick three-pointer from Bacher on the way, no good. Rebounded by Mosley, down the floor for Sims. And Bacher will grab him and get the foul with 7.5 seconds to play. First technical free throw, no good from Demetrius Sims. Next one is no good. Called an intentional foul on Peter Bacher. Now to be out of bounds, that'll be Huron basketball. Just 7.5 seconds to kill. Now back to Mosley. And Spaley will foul him. 5.4 seconds. Oh, Mosley will shoot 2 in the double bonus now for Huron. First free throw is good. Next one is no good. Picked up by Spaley. Bacher will head down the floor. Clark with a jumper at the buzzer, no good. And Huron comes away with the 53-47 victory as the fans storm the court. At least some of them do. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Greg McDonald. Computer graphics by Tim Nagai. Our camera guys, Chris Mason, Jim McKinley, and Robert Hughes. This is Pete Poyer from the greenhouse. Once again, the final, Huron 53 and Skyline 47.